Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between Gujarat and Bangalore. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Nice information there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
No interest in that one from the batter. Rabada will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over, 4 off it. Bangalore are 4 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yes. Thick edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Yes. Well placed. Should get a single. Bowler is confident on this one. Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep. Nice shot, runs possible.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle. Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Yep. Big edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Beaten on the drive.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
6 runs added in the over. Bangalore are 41 for 1. Yep. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4, bounced just inside the rope.
No shot offered.
Well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Waiting. Wait on.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Wait.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Keepers.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal. That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wait. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Cuts that off well in the infield. Big appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Gujarat found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Wait!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Wait.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wait on.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
5 runs in that over. Bangalore are 67 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Drives and misses everything.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Sharma takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Out.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nicked it.
David shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Wait.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler's end.
Exquisitely down on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Very full. Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Livingston shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
What a good shot that is. Took advantage of a full straight ball.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Right on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Bangalore weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Khan from the north end.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right on.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Right.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Gone, played all around it.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. End of the over, and a wicket has fallen. Brilliant over. No runs added to the score.
Break. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Bowler is confident on this one. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A couple on offer here. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Hazlewood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Khan has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot. Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. A little late on that. No run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four. Driven away nicely.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Rutherford doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Beaten on the drive.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yes! Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yes! Huge appeal. Loud shout. They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? Hazlewood has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Rutherford shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Rutherford will be disappointed with that delivery.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Rutherford with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Rutherford ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's the over. Bangalore are 156 for 9. And the innings comes to an end. Gujarat will need 157 runs. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Wait. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Good return there, back from the deep. Gujarat get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
Gill comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Well bowled.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. No!
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Bowler!
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 6 for none. Going with pace now. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nice shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 21 for none.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Gone, it's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Buttler will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Getting their eye in straight away, and that's raced for 4.
Right there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
End of the over. Gujarat are 32 for 1. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction, and they'd still be there. Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Taken! A really good one, too.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
There'll be runs here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Couldn't get it through the field. 7 runs added there. Gujarat are 56 for 3. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Nice bowling.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Middle that one, great timing.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time... spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh my, that's racing away.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait on.
Out! What a catch!
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Hazlewood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short, wide one. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Good bit of timing there.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
They'd look for a couple here. Taken! A catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
Extreme.